We're A-Game, a 100% Black-owned company with an all-natural product and world-class customer service. We're headquartered in California, and we manufacture, package, and ship right here in the United States. We ship to more than 125 distributors worldwide. Normal processing is 2 to 3 days, and we employ virtual tracking until our product is received. So, no matter where you are in the world, here we come, and we're bringing your A-game.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey, how's everybody doing? Is everyone doing okay? I think it's warm enough in here. I think I could last an hour without the little heater going. I love y'all too. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is doing fine. So I got some stuff to talk about. These low standards, these subpar standards. I got a little video to show everybody as well, but I'm gonna need 100 likes because I got 104 people, but I only got 68 likes. So come on, bam, 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 bam. You gotta hit the like button, bam, bam. You gotta See, I gave it to you without asking. I gave it to you without y'all having to ask me. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. We're actually going to get down to it. Kind of waiting for the algorithm just a little bit because the video I want to show you guys, about 3 minutes long, has a little language in it. A little language. It's not super bad, but a little bit. I usually have a little bit of chit chat, but not quite today. Today, I want to kind of jump into it. So the video that I got for you is about 3 minutes long. And I'm going to let it play uninterrupted. But I am going to address the issues spoken within it. Of course, from my perspective. Thank you, Markham. And once you listen to the video, you'll understand exactly why I titled it this way and what we're really going to be talking about. So let me go ahead and without too much further ado, go ahead, share my screen, and then we're going to hit this video.
Facebook post is really disturbing. So I was reading a Facebook post, and the Facebook post is really disturbing. The comments were even more disturbing. So the post insinuated that if a woman sucks dick without having to be asked, if she cooks and she cleans and she's pretty, what is she? And all the men in the comment were talking about, oh, she's a wife, she's a wife, she's a wife. You need to lock it down now and marry her. And I got to just thinking, I was like, damn, that's it? Like, the bar is set so fucking low that women don't really truly have to be women anymore. Like, women are not held to any high standards, any high values anymore. And I thought to myself, I'm like, damn, the bare minimum, the most surface level thing deems a woman worthy of commitment. That deems a woman worthy to be a wife. That deems a woman worthy to have your children. That deems a woman worthy to build a lifelong commitment and partnership with, to build a foundation and legacy. Not even really knowing what this woman is instilled with, her moral compass, her character, her values, her mental infrastructure, her true being as a woman. And I thought about it. I said, but damn. We as women don't even have to have substance anymore. We don't really have to have true character anymore. We don't really have to embody what it is to truly be a woman. I even more thought about it. I said, hell, now I see why a lot of these hoes are winning, excuse my language, why a lot of these Jezebel spirits are winning, because they prey on low value men that don't even know they worth. They prey on low self-worth men. They prey on men that have no particular substance about themselves. You want to know why? Because nothing is required of them. It don't take shit to have these men. It takes no effort. She don't really have to truly embody what it is to be a woman. She don't have to be no deeper than the surface level shit. Cooking and cleaning, sucking dick, and being pretty. Like, that's it. That is all the only thing some men see as valuable, honorable. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like, the bar is set so fucking low. And it was even more disturbing to realize how many of our men have low self-esteem, the lowest self-worth, the lowest self-value, and no substance placed on themselves, that they don't even know what to look for of true substance in a woman because they have none themselves. And it was just disturbing to me, y'all, because I really feel like, damn, the dating pool really sucks even more because men require nothing from women. No effort, no real true embodiment of what it means to be a fucking woman. Any female can be a female and cook and clean and suck dick, but if that's what a man deems worthy, that ought to be an insult to real men that actually have some real values, real morals, some real substance about themselves, that know that they just as worthy and valuable as women are. You know what I'm saying? Because be honest, any bitch can give him that. There's nothing special about it. And I was just shocked. So I was reading a
Okay. So let me stop sharing the screen, and we gonna come back to y'all. Okay, thank you, Clarence. She wasn't asking any men anything. She was just referring to a Facebook post that she saw and the responses to that post. Okay. And what she was saying was facts. She was talking facts. She was talking a lot of facts, actually. She was bringing up a lot of things that we know, but we don't practice them. We don't do them. We don't embody any of this stuff. She was talking about women embodying, or rather not needing to embody any true substance as a woman. Not needing to be women. Just needing to be able to do some super simple stuff that don't really qualify or make her any more valuable or any more worthy than the next woman that's doing the same thing. Thank you, Philip. So congrats on 49K. Watch you grow so quickly proves the importance of your platform. You are now an honorary little sis. Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much. She was talking about sucking eggplants, doing a little cooking, doing a little cleaning. Thank you, Ruminant. Said, but we can't hardly find the little she was asking for on a consistent basis. And see, we'll get to that. But before we actually get to that part, because that is the other perspective of that. But I want to focus a little bit on the issue of women lacking substance in the first place. See, black men's standards are low, and they low for a reason. Thank you, Angela. They low for a reason. Just like my likes. They low. Because I got 269 people and I only got 158 likes. So, bam, 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 bam. You got to hit the like button. Bam, bam. You got to, Right? Yeah, it's a little interesting. It's Akuma. Little interesting. But we gonna break this down like a fraction. Okay? Because what has happened that women are no longer required to be women and no longer required to have substance for black men to view her as wife material? Let's talk about that, because see, there are more and more, and while the number may be small, there's still a growing number of black women that are starting to understand what she just said. Well, we don't have to be required to do nothing beyond give you a little sex, cook these little, one skillet hamburger helper meals, and that's it. Any female can do that. Okay? But what happened to the substance? Well, black women, y'all fought right along with white women to not have to have no substance. Didn't you? Didn't you do that? I seem to recall black women not wanting to have any more accountability or responsibility as women, to break all the bonds and the expectations in society for you to be a traditional woman and hold any sort of traditional values. I seem to recall black women, our foremothers, and continuing on to the present day of black women fighting to get away from all of these traditional things. I seem to recall that. I seem to recall black women wanting to be free from the so-called patriarchy and the leadership and the structures of men. And I seem to recall black women trying to be strong and independent. And I seem to recall black women advocating for what we have now in a society where you get a participation prize just for existing. See, you wanted a prize for existing. Now you want to come through and kind of be surprised at, well, we're not required to be women anymore. More than half of you do not know what that even means. This is why I exist as a femininity coach, because our mothers and our mothers' mothers failed us in this area because they were also of the mindset that they did not need to be traditional women or have traditional gender roles as women in order to uphold their end of the social contract. Yet you still want all of the things that men were supposed to give in their end of the social contract. Thank you, Bishop. I seem to recall y'all going against and breaking down every structure that black men tried to build in order to have order and systems and leadership within the community. I seem to recall black women ousting black men away from the community, such that if you ask your random black woman what the community consists of, she's gonna say her and her children. She's not gonna say men. You followed up behind white feminism so that you wouldn't have to be a woman. Now, in present day, the younger generation of black women do not even know what that is. They consider whatever notion they have of being feminine and being women as weak. And this is the weakest, lukewarm, day-old dishwater generation of black women I have ever had the displeasure of seeing how they operate. a lot of y'all, it's too much for y'all to even do something simple as raise 1 or 2 little kids that y'all got when our grandmothers raised 10. And even though it was challenging for her, she wasn't somewhere having nervous breakdowns and killing all 10 of them because they wouldn't stop asking her for cereal that day. Now you want to cry and talk about, well, we're not being required to be women. You don't require yourself to be a woman, because black women, as I recall, are having so much fun being men. You're having fun trying to be men. Resting in your masculine energy. Introduce the transaction into your interactions between yourselves and black men, and now you don't like the transactional way that men are approaching you. The standard of black men are set so low because the expectation for you and how you gonna be a woman, quote unquote, is low. He don't expect you to be a woman. That's why he set his bar so low, to see can you meet it. And more than half of you can't meet that bar. You're subpar at best. And my message is harsh, but look what's happening. Look what's happening around you. That our men, unlike other ethnicities and races and cultures of men who expect more from their women, not less, our men expect so little of us. And we created that situation. I need 400 likes. I got 413 people. I got 257 likes. I need my likes up so we can finish cooking. So if you know you came in, I know you're enjoying the content, and I'm happy about that. But please step out, hit the like button, step back in so we can get this really going. See, y'all wanted not to be needed. Y'all kept saying you didn't want your man to need you for nothing. That means you're useless. You're useless as teats on a bull. Bulls don't need teats. They don't need udders. Cows got them. Cows got that covered. You're useless like a penny with a hole in it. Because you don't want him to need you to do nothing. I'm not building. See, she talked about building with a man. But y'all think that when y'all come with some tools, that you run the table just because you came to the table with your fork and your spoon and your plate and your tools. That's what you're supposed to come with. Now you're supposed to help. Then you think you building the man, thank you, Norman, rather than building with the man. And you can't even do that right. Because unlike other cultures and ethnicities of women who understand what that even means, that if we two young people, 20s, and all that kind of stuff, and we're getting started on our life journey and we decide to get on that journey together, then I gotta add my skill set to this journey. I can't just sit back and you do the journey. I gotta help. Because whatever his vision is to maintain, then I gotta maintain that with him and for him. I got to do that. That's my part of the job. How you coming to work, but you ain't got no role to play at work? You useless. They fire people for that. You a bench warmer. You stepping up to the relationship warming the pine. But you want starter pay. You a 6-man off the bench, but you want Michael Jordan's biggest contract. Don't nobody even know your name. Thank you, decent. Don't nobody even know who you are. That's how irrelevant you are on the roster. We cooking it today. See, we not gonna holler about value, but we don't want to add no value nowhere. I'm not even on my script right now, necessarily. But you hitched your wagon to an ideology that says women are ultimately to be useless, because putting us in the masculine sector where we are competing with men on the terms of men made us useless, because we're not as good at being men as men are. Men are better at being men. We're no good now at being women because we're so far removed from what that means. You got to have people like me to actually define it for you again, because feminism stripped you of it so bad. They stripped your mama of it so bad. They stripped some of you with your grandmama. Some of you young enough that your grandmama is me. Completely gone. Told us that we didn't need to have no gender roles. Told us that we can go out there, have a career, and come home, and the man, he's supposed to wash dishes and mop, although he got a career and came home too. That he got to rock the baby to sleep just as much as you rock the baby to sleep, because you a career woman and you tired from going out there being a man all day. And when you can't do it all, the option is to drop your family to keep your career, not lessen what you doing outside, to focus on your purpose, which is building with your family. We done lost all of that. No wonder black men's expectations are so low. How long have we been telling black men that we're above them anyway? Let's talk about that part. Thank you, Tori. Let's talk about how long we have told over the generations that black men are beneath us. No wonder he doesn't expect much, because we're the prize, right? A prize that don't even know her purpose as a woman. Y'all are running around here trying to search out your purpose as a woman, and when somebody come tell you that your purpose as a woman is twofold: one, to worship your creator, and two, to service your men, that's when you get mad at it, and then you don't want to hear it anymore. Then you go back to your masculine energy about how you gotta be dope, and how you gotta have a career first, and how you gotta, girl, knock it off. Thank you, Mars. Knock that off. Then you want to talk about how you need to be a boss chick. Girl, y'all ain't no boss. Y'all still workers. And you gonna always be a worker when you don't know your purpose in life, and you don't know why you get up and draw breath every morning. Talking about men are the byproducts. No, your career and your other stuff is the byproduct of what you're doing to become a wife for the man you gonna build with, sis. You got the game twisted. If you're gonna be young and go through the school and get your degree and go through all of that, you better have it in your mind. Since you done followed up behind white women so much, follow that part. Because when they go get their career, they be thinking about how it's going to serve a man later. And as a matter of fact, they try to make sure they don't leave the university without their husband or their potential husband. Oh, I met him in college. How many times y'all done seen a white woman sit up and say, oh, we met in college. Our junior year in college, you know, we were taking, you know, the same courses and we just kept running into each other. And, you know, it was like at first, you know, he was trying to pursue me and, you know, I was so busy trying to work. And then I was like, duh. You know, this guy is really trying to be into you and you're going to just ignore. And then my mother was like trying to pressure me and, you know, when, you know, am I going to find a husband and all of these sorts of things. And so, you know, once we started talking, we went out a few times and he was just the most wonderful guy. And he was going to school and graduate and he was trying to get his doctorate. And I was like, you know what? This is perfect. You know, so I started taking him around on Christmas break to my family. My father loved him. My family loved him. And it was just a perfect fit. And, you know, once we graduated, that was the plan, you know, to graduate. We were going to spend like 2 years trying to get our careers off the ground. And then we were going to go ahead and get married. And that's how I got my ring. Tell me that ain't how she do. Since we listening to what white women say. What do black women have when they come out of the university? You may or may not have a degree that translates into money for you. You may or may not have that. And then y'all start trying to have y'all career without no man. You got slurred out in college, but you didn't come away with no husband. Thank you, Bureau. And thank you, Cool Gent. See, Becky got slurred out too. But what Becky did, first of all, is she didn't wear that on her sleeve because that ain't a badge of honor for her. That might have been something she did. She might have some bodies hid in the back, but she ain't wearing that. She ain't telling nobody about all the dirt she did. She ain't telling nobody because she ain't trying to have that be the word around the campus about her. I don't care how big or small that university was. She not trying to have the word around being like, yeah, Sharon, that's a no. Yeah, Sharon. Oh, no. You don't want to wife her, man. No. She came to the frat party. See, she gonna hide her dirt. She gonna bury her bones as best she can. Because she don't need her reputation. She don't need her belonging market value ruining her marriage market value. She don't need that. See, she need her potential husband. See, that's when you get the pick of the litter, quote unquote. See, she need her potential husband to not know that and not figure that about her. So whatever little bones she got, she trying to bury them bones. Her girlfriend, her best girlfriend might know a couple of bones, but she ain't gonna tell it. And you know, she ain't really trying to bust her friend out like that. You know, everybody don't know all of that dirt. Far as everybody else know, you know, Sharon just cool. You know, she might go out a couple of times, blah, 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 but she don't really be doing too much. See, and that's when she meets Mitchell, and she is trying to impress Mitchell. See, while you trying to learn the game, you miss it. It's so simple. Einstein will miss it and Bozo will get it. Let me take this commercial break and we gonna come back and cook some more. And I got 540 people, but I only got 384 likes. Let me hit the commercial, hit the like button. We'll be back.
Hey y'all, Donnie Keith here, aka Auntie Peaches from the Aunties Radio Show, also on The Voice of Reason. I'm here to say that ever since my man started taking A game, he's been on top of his A game. What? When I say A game, I mean his A game. He's more focused. He's definitely working out more. His attitude is better. And he's not complaining of all over body aches due to poor blood circulation, because A-Game provides great blood circulation, if you know what I mean, ladies. That blood circulation. Sometimes I have to hide the A-Game in the bushes when I'm out walking the dog just because I want some sleep. If you know what I mean, ladies. Stay on top of your A-Game, fellas. Get your A-Game.
We back. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, sometimes my eyes ain't, I don't even want to talk about my eyes, man. I have perfect 20/20 vision. And it might be 2019 now. 2019-20 vision. It ain't 2020. Anyway. Let's get back to it. See, because Becky is not preparing to live her life alone. Not like you. See, black women got taught to prepare to live her life by herself. Well, you're going to have to make it by yourself. See, Becky, she understands that whatever profession she chose, whatever degree she went after, whatever she did, see, that's the back burner later on. She recognized, I'm going to be married. I'm going to start having kids. So if I want to do the career, I got to get with a man. That's why he's get in college, with him, so they understand what they're going to do. And they plan that stuff out at least 5 years outside of graduation. They start planning that stuff out. Okay, we're going to hit the career. We're not going to have children for the first couple of years. We're not going to have no kids. Okay? And then when we get ready to have kids, this will be when I want you to start working part-time or quit your job, because we'll be able to save this amount of money and we'll be able to buy our first house at this time. Now, it'll be a starter house. See, that's how they think. It'll be a starter house good enough for us to have at least 2 children in. If we want more, then we can plan for more and then move to a bigger house. See, she's thinking, I'm going to retire after a while. I'm not gonna have to do this until I'm 60. My husband gonna help me retire because he want me to put in the pot for so long, and then there's gonna come a time when he's going to make sure my priority is these kids in this house and him and not that job. Black women are told you're going to be alone your whole life, so prepare for it. So then you don't find no need to bring your value up as a woman, so you don't have to be subpar. And you don't have to be sitting somewhere trying to figure out why I don't gotta be worth nothing to get nothing. Because you don't want to be worth nothing. You strove hard to not be worth nothing. That's what I recall. And you still working at that, because when anybody bring it up and say, you know what? This is what Black women have to do. Thank you, Let's Hope. This is what collectively Black women have to do in order to get on the ball, in order to listen. This is how we repair our families. This is how we repair our communities. This is how we start. We start with us. We take accountability. We take responsibility. We do this. We do that. And when that happens, when that's said to you, now all of a sudden we defensive about it and we bashing Black women. Now all of a sudden we got to talk about what the men didn't do and what they slacking up on, and the part that if you want to know about how the men are slacking and what the men need to do, all you need to do is go to Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and he talking about what the men need to do. Thank you, Red Pill Hustle and Doom Dog. Thank you so much. So we appreciate you. Keep correcting the foolishness. Great content. We appreciate you and the work you're doing for the brothers and sisters out here. It's comforting to have you in the manosphere. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you. Thank you so much. So no, you don't have to have any substance to you. You don't even have to know what it is to be a woman. I listen to so much content around here, in this space, on the fringes of the space, outside of the space. And all the Black women, for the majority, got the same delusion. You don't got to rectify. You don't have to change nothing. You don't have to alter anything in order to prove more valuable. Not even to you. Y'all running around here still thinking that men smashing y'all is men loving y'all. Y'all still ain't got over that part. How long is it gonna take? How many men and women gotta tell you in various different forms that just because a man come to you sexually aroused, that don't mean nothing? Other than he's sexually aroused, that don't mean nothing but that. It stops and starts right there. If indeed Black men are only requiring a little bit of sexual attention and a little bit of service done around the house in form of cooking and cleaning, why come y'all can't get married? You can't even do that. This is why I said subpar. You can't even do that. They telling you they willing to overlook a lot of your trouble and even your threat for a little bit of return on his time. Can't even do that. Refuse. You don't even got it in you to give it to him at all. You convinced yourselves that you the prize. You don't got to work in a relationship. There's nothing for you to do. And you wonder why you get pumped and dumped. Newsflash. Y'all like being pumped and dumped. Then you want to complain about it. When you get pumped and dumped by the very one that you was hoping would give you a relationship, and he won't. And he never will. Y'all put that out there. The men have done nothing but adjust to that. You lowered the bar to get access to you as a woman. You lowered the bar. Now the bar low, now you don't understand it. You told men that all you got to do to get a piece of me is spend a couple of dollars. Little bit of time. Thank you, 39 Dina. Little bit of time. We might go out a few times. And, I'll give you the milk. And you ain't got to buy the cow. You told men that. Your actions collectively told black men that. You told them. And black men was like, no, I'm going to still take you out on dates and stuff. And y'all was like, yeah, just get to the bag. Y'all study was talking about just get to the bag. And we don't really need y'all. And we ain't got to really have y'all. And y'all ain't really serving us with nothing no way but a couple of dollars and some D. So might as well. Okay. And so men was like, oh, okay. See, y'all still trying to play an old game. But like I said in the previous video, there are spaces now like the Manosphere where men come to talk about that. Y'all still trying to play out of an outdated playbook, trying to finesse dudes, and it's not working. Now he's the one that went on ahead. See, he made the decision for you. He just boiled it down to the transaction. Now you mad when they come treat you like a 304 that's walking the strip. Why he coming to me like that? Cause blame your sisterin'. Blame your sisterin'. Look to the left and to the right at your sisterins. Look to your friends. Look around you. This is why you're having the problems that you're having. So men was like, okay, so it's just transactional then. See, you wanted him to remain in this emotional state about this. Men think linearly. They think analytically. So they're going to be like, oh, wait. Oh, this is just this for this. Okay, like buying a bag of chips. Okay. Thank you, Alicia. I didn't mean to say Alicia like Alicia. I'm reading Alicia. And I'm hoping that I'm making that distinction. Thank you, Luke Casely. So men are thinking in a linear fashion. Oh, okay, I buy a bag of chips. Okay, I'm buying a bag of chips, and some fries and a pop. Okay, this is what I'm getting. So give it to me. You want to date instead of court? See, y'all, I might have to talk about that. The difference between dating and courting. Y'all don't even really know the difference between the dating and the courting. See, y'all feel some type of way when people like Kevin Samuels say you got to give it up on the second or third date. Date, not court. Date. I gotta do what? Yeah. Because this is the transaction, is it not? Why should I have to do that? Why not? You like the transaction, don't you? I thought we liked casual free sex without no strings attached. I thought we liked that. I thought we liked getting to the back. I thought we liked that. Thank you, good girl gone, OMAD. Then y'all don't like it when he say, gotta give it up on a second or third date. Don't date guys that you don't want to have sex with. Because you dating. With no purpose, no plan. You're not being courted. Thank you, Beast Won't Win. You're not being courted. See, because when a man courts you, first of all, he got to see the value in you that says you're worthy to be courted. See, the courting comes along when a marriage is the end goal. Not worried about when you have sex, not worried about all that. He's digging so much deeper. See, when a man courts you, he immediately removes your representative. That's why y'all don't even know what courting is. Y'all don't even know what that is. Talk to the ladies. Y'all don't know what that is. See, when a man properly courts you, he make you take that representative mask off because he's not talking to your representative, talking to you. I don't want to hear about all this other stuff. All this other flim flam and flip flop you talking about. We're not talking about none of that. What's going on with your family structure, huh? Where your mama and your daddy at? Huh? How many kids you got? 2? Where are they? Where are their fathers? How old are they? When was the last time you talked to the youngest father? Are you still smashing their baby? Why are you asking me all that? Because you want me to do X, Y, and Z with you. So you gonna open up the book. You gonna open up the closet and you gonna let me look. And if you don't know how to do that, bye. I don't want to talk to your representative. I don't want to talk to the bait and switch. I don't want to talk to no chick that thinks she in feminine energy being masculine. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to that. We not talking about my bag. And trust, I'm not talking about your box. We'll get to the cat facts later. But you got other issues that I need to discern first. Not worried about your box. I can get box anywhere. I can get it from you at any time. Not worried about that. So don't think you running nothing by quote unquote withholding it. So the question is, what's it gonna take for black women to become more? When y'all gonna be more? So you gotta drop a few things. You have to drop that feminism. You gotta drop that like the bad habit that it is. And you're gonna have to raise the bar for yourself as a human being. Too many of you running around here, you're subpar on a human level. You're not even decent people, let alone decent women. You trifling, you manipulative, you lie all the time. You sneaky. You put one face on for this one over here, one face on for that one over there, and want somebody to trust what you say. You're untrustworthy. You're disloyal. You ain't got no honor. You don't have no integrity. You don't have any accountability, and don't think you need to have responsibility. Your number one priority is you, to the detriment of everybody else, because you're narcissistic. Some of y'all need to work on being a good human. I'm not playing with y'all today. Some of y'all are not good people. Work on that. Then you can work up to being a good woman. This is how you become a better person. And then that leads you to become a better woman, which allows you, once you're a better woman, you'll be able to withstand this from a man. You'll be able to pass the vetting process of a worthy man. You'll understand as a woman how, and as a vessel, how to receive the masculine light in the 4 main forms that it comes from a man. So that you can rest in your female nature and your femininity as a woman. It's a process. Nothing happens overnight. You are going to have to roll your sleeves up and get to work. Instead of blaming and fighting everybody else to be right, to do this and do that, trying to act like you a victim when you a volunteer, you need to look in the mirror and fight them lies first. Have the courage and the backbone to do that. Everybody ain't wrong. Thank you, Benjamin. Everybody not wrong about you. Time to face the music. Stop worrying about what the men are gonna do. The men will figure it out. It's time for you to try to figure out what are the women gonna do. That's the group you belong to. Let me get 600 likes. Please, we just got a few more minutes. There is work to do. Teach your daughters a better way. How about that? Stop preparing your daughter to live life by herself without no covering, without no masculine covering. It is black women out here getting abducted every day. Younger ones, older ones. What are black women gonna do about that? Zaddy don't cover you. Ain't no zaddy there when somebody is there to rush up behind you and into your home and do God knows what to you. And you might not survive that. And nobody find you for weeks because ain't no man around, ain't nobody that really care about you. What are black women gonna do about that? We unprotected because we removed the covering. Teach your daughter how to accept covering, not remove it, so that she's not vulnerable out here in this world. You know your life was hard. Getting in your 40s and 50s and never had a man to really cover you. and then you prep your daughter for the same hard life. I don't know how the majority of y'all did that. The day my husband passed away, thank you again, Decent, that was one of the worst feelings. Realizing and waking up every day to understand I'm not covered. My covering is gone. That was so scary. I was a sheep among wolves. A juicy little sheep. Not even with the herd. I don't know how y'all live that life. And why would you doom your daughters to it? That's what I don't understand. Why would you doom your daughter? Why you tell her she don't need no covering? I would never tell my daughter that. I've never told my daughter that. You don't need no man, you need no covering. That is BS. Yes, she do. Thank you, M. Clark. So you've spoken on the mindset of so many women I've encountered. This information should truly be mandatory college course. Y'all cannot be teaching y'all daughters this, baby. This is why we staying messed up. This is why we messed up. Teaching these girls she ain't gotta have no man around her and cover her and stuff. Man, that's for the birds. That is for the birds. Anyway, but I tell you what's not for the birds. This for the men. This A game. Okay, so if you want to be on your A game, fellas and ladies, you got men in your life that you want on their A game, all you got to do is hit the link at the top of the chat, agameherbal.com, and you can get a 10% discount using the code Kendra10. And this box of awesomeness with 21 herbs and no artificial ingredients will be on its way to you ASAP, all right? So go ahead and become part of the A Game family. Once again, the link at the top, agameherbal.com, and Kendra10 is the code for your discount. I want to thank everyone for coming through, for their generous contributions, for your time, and just for listening to me. And a warm thank you for my team for helping me. None of this is possible without them. So thank you to them. Thank you to you. I'm going to wrap this up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.